Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with us and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. My name is MAHADI Yasake. I am a Nigerian, born in Katsina State at Kofasori quarters. This message is a direct message to all and sundry, particularly a message aimed at the government of Katsina State to listen, assimilate, and act of the information that will come across them very soon. It's a message to the 7.8 million people that have been captured during the 2016 population exercise as reported by Wikipedia. It is a message to all the elites resident in Katsina or outside or anywhere in the world. It is a message to the traditional institution. It is a message to the teeming youth, to all NGOs, to all CBOs. It's a message to all practicing journalists. It's a message to the members of the academic cycle. It's a message for the religious leaders. It's a message for those who are concerned and worried about the killings, maimings, arson, physical incapacitation, leading to extreme fear, anxiety, melancholy of people of particularly Katsina State, whose jugular veins have been held hard and they are asphyxiating. Some traumatized, others bewildered, yet many nursing injuries. The very unlucky ones are already dead. It's a state where there has been harvest of death for the last 12 months. This message is being dashed out in good faith so that the whole world will know what is exactly happening to Katsina people, to Katsina resources, to Katsina ecology, to the psyche and psychology of all people that are resident in Katsina, particularly those in the rural areas that are helpless, that are poor, with under poor sanitation, under poor nutrition, with all forms of uncertainty by the minute, by the hour, by the day, by the week, by the month, and all year through. This is the first video cassette on the YouTube and other social media platforms intended to reach the non-Hausa speaking members of the international media platform. In a nutshell today, I'm going to give you a condensed synopsis of how between 2015 and 2018 the financial resources of Kaduna State are being misused, misapplied, mismanaged, and fraudulently stolen by a few cycle of heartless cartel, clique, and cabal that have no iota of conscience at a time when the people of Kaduna State are facing increasing extreme hunger, starvation, disease, and uncertainty. I would like to give you a synopsis of how huge expenditures are being incurred as if there is no financial regulation guiding the spending, as if financial and prudential guidelines are not existing in Nigeria, as if the Procurement Act is just a fairy tale, as if there was no yesterday and tomorrow will not come. I will go straight to give you examples. Sometimes in May 2018, a memo was raised and consequently a release was issued for the release of 500 million naira to the SA political advisor to the governor of Kaduna State, Alhaji Amilu Bello Masari, Dallatun Katsina, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Kaduna State. 500 million naira was released. The instruction is for that money to be given to the SA political, to the governor, to use that money for the purpose of sending their contribution to the APC National Convention that took place in Abuja. As if that was not enough, rather than crediting the account of that public officer, of that special advisor, the money was paid into various accounts of people that have political offices and political affiliation with the governor. One begins to wonder, what is the relationship of the welfare of the people of Kaduna State with the spending of their 500 million naira hard-earned money for the purpose of attending a convention? Number two, in the same year under reference, specifically between 23rd June 2020 and 3rd July 2018 and 3rd July 2018, on 3 tranches, a total of 572,380,000 was withdrawn from the security escrow account domiciled in one of the banks in Kaduna State. And the purpose, according to the narration, is for the purchase of telephone handsets to the members of the State Security Committee, members of the local government chairman, caretaker committees of 34 local governments, and KTSH. On the average, 80 telephones were purchased at 572,380,000 from the security vote. That's an average of 7 million per telephone set. One begin to wonder, what is the relationship between buying telephone sets to 80 people? Those telephone sets have nothing to do with security of lives and properties. Assuming they have, in 2016 and 2017, there is no telephone set costing 7 million naira plus. What is the relationship between the 572,380,000 and the welfare and the citizens of the Republic of the State who have no decent drinking water in the last 10 years? As if that was not enough, on 23rd June to 3rd July 2018, the sum of 562,175,258 naira was withdrawn in cash in 2 different installments at 2 different dates from the security escrow account of the state. The narration given was, it was meant for transport and clothing of chief imams in Kaduna State. Huge as that amount is, one begin to wonder, why withdraw this huge amount of money for the purpose of the chief imams from the security votes, when you have several other votes provided for in the existing or appropriation law for such other purposes? What is the relationship, and how does the quality of life and living of the people of the state, how will it improve with the type or style or fashion or pattern of what the chief imams would use the 500 million naira to wear? Number 4, 684,336,600 between June 2015 to December 2018 was withdrawn in cash from the security vote, escrow security account in one of the domicile banks in Katsina. The purpose of that is they were paying that money to 10 mobile policemen stationed at Lambarimi, a village outskirt of Katsina, where a wind power solar station was built. These 10 mobile police were posted there to guard the facility. But painfully and ironically, the government that handed over to the current Kaduna State government under His Excellency Alhaji Ibrahim Shima were paying 850,000 naira to the 10 mobile policemen guarding the power station. That's an average of 85,000 naira per head. As the government of His Excellency Aminu Masari took over, they kept paying that amount up to the month of August 2015. Subsequently, the amount changed, was brought downwards by Aminu Bello Masari, His Excellency, to 466,000. Gradually, the amount came to 10,841,000 for 10 people, at an average of 1 million per mobile policeman guiding the facility per month. Then as they grow bolder, the amount changed to 20,841,000, all from the security board per month. That the mobile policeman was collecting 2 million naira per annum, a salary that even the DIG and AIG don't earn as public servants.